What's up, everyone? This is Spilling Tea with Chris G, and this is for Basketball Wives LA. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys with my top five highlights of the episode, and I'm going to go ahead and spill that tea for you guys at the end. So let's get started. So for my first highlight, so you guys know from the last episode, Shawnee and Jackie, they were worried about Tami because she wasn't answering her door when they went to go check on her or to go let her know that they're ready to go on this sightseeing tour. Well, Tami finally did come to the door. She was asleep, y'all, but she got dressed and everything, and they went sightseeing, around Portugal. So that was real cool. On to my second highlight. After the ladies had went sightseeing, they had sat down for lunch, and the table was real quiet, and Shawnee had revealed that after Tami and all the rest of the ladies had left, Shawnee and Tami had stuck around and they were listening at the door while the ladies were talking, which is Jackie, Malaysia, Duffy, and Brandy. And Tami had time today because Tami told Brandy she was not being stubborn, but for the fact that they still have an unresolved issue. So Malaysia was saying, well, to Duffy, well, I understand that you tried to have like a private brunch or whatever to try to squash the beef between you and Tami, but now you should say something even if you're at the table with the rest of the ladies. And Duffy, I don't have a problem. So Tammy said, well, you did have a problem because you were saying last time I seen you, you said you wanted to beat my ass. And Duffy said, I meant it. So then that's when Tammy had said, well, my daughter ain't here, so what's up? But Duffy did not do any of that. So that turn up didn't happen at that table. But Malaysia was just saying, girl, you were talking all of that stuff beforehand. Now you're not saying nothing? Girl, bye. On to my third highlight. So after the almost turn up had happened, Jackie had took the ladies to go tile painting because Portugal is known for their beautiful tiles. And she just wanted something for the ladies to take back with them. But Jackie had a let's be honest moment where she was drawing a naked woman with some breast and a bush down below. And she said that she's an areola type of girl. And I'm just like, what is happening? So Tammy had said she drew a lady with some saggy breast and a hairy bush. That must be a self-portrait. That was funny. So after that, of course, she's trying to get in contact with Doug, and it's not connecting. And Jackie, you know how if she cannot contact that safety blanket Doug, she will have a heart attack. And that's what was happening, and he's trying to plan the wedding and stuff. And Angel Brinks was with her, and she was telling her, calm down, he's trying to do something. But Jackie, of course, she always has a fit. But Doug might need a break from her anyways. On to my fourth highlight. So Jackie decided to take the ladies to the beach, to try to get everybody together, see if the tension will die down. So everybody had went, and of course Jackie had brought her Brassard cognac. And it was still kind of tense, and it started getting kind of cold. So when Jackie and Duffy had left to go get some drinks, the ladies had got up, packed their stuff, and started heading back to the van. So Jackie was mad at the ladies. She was saying that they're a bunch of sourpusses because she felt like they were going to have fun, jump in the water, have a good time, and they just didn't do any of that. Everybody was just ready to go, was cold, and I think just the vibe in the air from Duffy and the Tami situation, they could feel the tension building. They were just kind of done. On to my fifth highlight. Tami versus Duffy. So the ladies had went and they were having lunch or whatever, and that's where it all went down. So Tami at first was telling the ladies, well, just trying to clear the air, like, me and Duffy, we do have an issue, but Duffy said she didn't have no problem. So then Duffy had took, yes, y'all, a whole 24 hours to say, well, I kind of feel like you were lying to the ladies about what happened at Jazz's video shoot. So that's when Tami had got up and she was basically like, you know what, you're not supposed to reel me into this whole situation to fight you, but I don't make careers. And so Duffey was saying, I got a career, boo. So then Tami turned around and said, who knew about a DJ Duffey before this show came out? And girl, I wanted to raise my hand because I was like, I never heard of DJ Duffey before personally. Sorry, girl, but I never heard of you before. So Tami was walking away, you know, she was trying to be mature about it. But then when Duffey had said, well, go ahead and walk away then, that's when I was like, uh-oh. Tami turned around and she started walking back and she was like, what are you saying to me? And Duffey said, well, you know, you heard me. I know you heard me. And then that's when it all went down from there. Tami had went around that table. Shawnee had grabbed Tami's hair to try to pull her back. Girl, you're not supposed to pull nobody hair with no braids. And then all the ladies were trying to hold her back. Brandy was holding Tami off of Duffey because Duffey was behind Brandy the whole entire time. But then she tried to sneak punch Tami because she had all these security and producers then came out. Now it's like 6 people holding her down. She tried to sneak punch her. And so that made Tami really pissed. So after that whole situation, they had grabbed Tami up and pulled her to the back, kind of towards the restaurant. They were telling Duffey that she needs to leave. So Angel Love was telling Brandy, okay, you guys can come through here. Brandy started yelling at Angel Love, talking about don't talk to us and yada yada. Girl, what is she talking about? Angel Love just trying to be helpful and you getting huffy and puffy with her, girl. For what? So then Duffey had left and Tami, you know, everybody dispersed from the restaurant because they didn't tore it up by this time. And so Tami was downstairs smoking a cigarette and then all of a sudden she said, I gotta go to the bathroom. She took off towards that hotel room because she said she was gonna get Duffey one way or the other. Whether or not she was gonna do it right now, they stayed in the same hotel room, so she was gonna do it then. Whenever she was gonna get Duffey, and so Tami had took off on foot to try to get at Duffey. Whew, can't wait for the next episode. So let me go ahead and spill the tea for you guys. Woo! So that was a lot going on between Duffey and Tami in that last highlight. But I do have some positive news for Tami. She's going to be a speaker at the One Vision, One Mission, One Mission, One Vision empowerment meeting for women. So that's going to be pretty cool for Tami. But I got some news from a few blog sites, and one of them were stating that basically Duffey was fired after the reunion had taped. So, I mean, Brandy was fired too last season, but she had returned, so I don't know. But the blog site Pretty Status states that she was supposedly fired because she wasn't a match for the ladies. Also, Angel Brinks is supposedly walking away herself from the Basketball Wives franchise. Now, there's been no word on that from her Instagram, but I'm sure she'll post something once the reunion airs. But real quick, y'all, Tami taking off with that cigarette in her hand, and she did say she told Shawnee O'Neal that she was supposed to be pregnant on this episode. And the way that she was fighting like Mike Tyson out there in them streets. And then, but her takeoff though, I thought she was Usain Bolt. She took off so quick on them, like boy, bye. I was dying. Tami, I can't with you, girl. I cannot. But there's really no tea up on these chicks. So hopefully after this season, they do recast because I be digging for y'all and I just can't. That is it for tonight. Please make sure you subscribe and I will be back next week.